That was pretty good. Ooh, not super good.
Good thing there's a napkin there.
Yeah.
Day 5.
Day 5.
Day 5.
Day 5.
Welcome.
Day 5.
Welcome. Yes.
Grenache.
Yeah, from
Spain. I can
Spain.
see it on the label.
España.
Grenache. It's one of my favorite grapes. I don't know about you, but
I did not know that.
Grenache, especially Spanish, the Spanish version of it. Also really like Tempranillo because I think Spanish wine is one of my favorite wines. So Grenache typically is medium body. It doesn't actually say what the growing region is for this, so
None of the bottles do, by the way.
But it does say that it is going to be zesty, spicy, and right at home on the table. So let's hope that that is the case, right? We did chill this one. It does say on the website that they recommend serving it chilled. So we popped it in the refrigerator for a little bit, and I pulled it out about 15 minutes ago. So.
Hi, Garfield.
Sneaking.
What you just read on the back of the bottle makes me think of like a Syrah almost, or that will be similar
Thank
to.
you.
It's very possible. This one is what? Latitude 40. That is the name of this one. All right, so let's give it a sniff.
So latitude is the up and down direction.
Do you think that's where it's located?
I would imagine it's located somewhere in Spain along the...
Really? I thought latitude was horizontal. I thought longitude was the up and down.
You climb a ladder. Yeah.
I thought, good job.
She was thinking about the rungs on the ladder or the latitude.
That is the latitude. That's up and down.
I thought latitude up and down, like. Well.
Don't quiz me on this.
So confused. Yeah, of all people, Kyle would know the correct answer on this one.
True.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
I think that chilling it mutes the nose on it, for sure.
I got a little cherry on it.
I don't think it needs to be chilled.
I also agree with that.
I think room temperature. Now, here in the United States, we serve our reds too hot and our whites too cold. I think this probably could be perfectly fine at room temperature. Most people's houses are somewhere between 65 and 72. That would be okay.
Mine's 66.
So you fall in that range.
I fall in that range.
In the wintertime.
In the
Not
wintertime.
in the summertime.
When I have guests over, then I go up to like 70. But, eco living it. This does have a little bit of zestiness to it.
It does.
I kind of agree with that statement.
I like the tannins on this. And I think that they would taste better, not quite as tart and bitter if it was room temperature. So we'll give it a little bit of time to warm up.
What are we serving this with?
That's a good question.
Well, Kyle, do you know the common seasoning of Spain? One of their common seasonings?
Cumin again?
No. Actually, there is cumin in here. But with paella, the spice.
Oh, the saffron that you got?
Saffron.
Okay, I saw the saffron
Yes.
and I go, that's the super expensive spice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember the price, but I got it at Costco, so
Yeah, it was
more reasonable. But we this summer partook of paella made by our great friend Kevin. It was amazing. But these are honey roasted vegetables that have been glazed with the honey, and then the saffron threads have been soaked in water. So you might get some hints of saffron. I added more saffron from the original recipe because I didn't taste it too much. So, can you taste it? Somewhat?
I can.
Here's one right here.
Oh, you can really taste it then.
Yeah, that's probably why I can taste it, because I just bit right into one.
And then also just some roasted chicken to go with it. So,
yeah.
Simple. Yeah, there's a recipe with this one. The last one we did, the roasted veggies, was no recipe, but this one did. Oh, this one also has parsnip in it, so it's a little bit sweeter, root vegetable added to it, which is it's quite tasty. Parsnip.
Parsnip is a very underused
Uh-huh.
root vegetable in my opinion. If you live in Minnesota and you don't know what a parsnip is, travel on down to your local grocery store and ask your produce person if they can show you what it is, because they're not super expensive, but they definitely are hearty.
They're very tasty.
It's like a price of potato, right? They're cheap.
I mean,
Is it?
they're a little bit more
Okay.
because potatoes are like mass produced. Parsnips you can only get like one time a year. And fall, winter is one of those times.
So if you haven't tried it, this might be a good recipe for you to try it out with parsnip.
Mm-hmm.
I called for 6 parsnips, so quite a few.
Cool.
And
I like it.
Yeah. Oh.
You like the hair?
Uh-oh,
That's
was
a
like-
Megan
that's on
hair.
me.
I did not put that in my mouth.
Oops. Sorry about that.
Okay, so what do you think of the wine? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think that this wine would be better warmer,
Yeah.
but I think it is a very good wine. But I really like Grenache also.
It would be, so then it'd be interesting to see, even though it's chilled and you like Grenache so much in comparison to what you're typically liking to drink, how would you rate this one?
I think that now that it's kind of warmed up a little bit, it's not as cool in my glass. You can taste more of the like red fruit flavors on it. It's not nearly as tannic and as acidic as it was when it was cold. I would give it a very good.
I would lean towards very good as well. Definitely good, but okay, so we'll let it warm up a little bit.
All three of us said very good.
Mhm.
This reminds me of the Filon, but I know that was a GSM, right? Or was it?
Filon?
Yeah,
Filon is a Grenache.
it is just Grenache.
It's an old vine Grenache, yeah.
So this is Spain, so it's probably an old vine Grenache too, maybe. I don't know. This reminds me of that.
Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, there you have it.
I think the food's pairing really well with it too.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
Mm-hmm. Good job on the chicken. I didn't do the chicken. We tried and tried and tried, and eventually the chicken ended up in the air fryer, which is probably why it's got that juiciness to
The
it.
oven just gave out. Couldn't handle it anymore. It was like done. So air fryer to the rescue.
Yeah.
Oh, do we gotta put it towards
Do we take a
Camera?
picture?
We already did that.
Did
we did?
I think so. We can do it
Do
again.
just in case?
All right.
I
Thanks,
just wanted
guys.
some more.
See you tomorrow.